Welcome. This video covers how to set up users in MyGeotab. Please note that this video is only for setting up normal users in the system. To learn how to set up users for HOS for ELD compliance, you'll want to view the video Setting Up HOS Users. We'll start by selecting our People option in our toolbar and then selecting Users and Drivers. From here, you'll see a list of all the users that are already in your system. At the top of the page, you have the ability to search for a particular user. You can search by groups of users. You can filter by different statuses. Are they archived? Things of that nature. And you can sort by username, login dates, names, and things like that. To add a new user to your database, simply click the Add button. From here, we'll need to fill out some information about our new user. From the User tab, we'll begin by entering in the username's email address. We'll enter in their first name and their last name. You don't necessarily have to enter in an employee number or phone number. You can fill out additional fields if your company wants you to. Moving down to the authentication and security, you have the option to say yes or no to force a password change upon the next login. By saying yes, an email will be sent to this user with a link to log in and change the password. If you say no, then you will be setting up that password for them and just making sure that they receive that password. We'll leave the authentication type as basic authentication. And then we do need to specify what type of security clearance this user will have. In this case, we're going to say that Wolfman is going to be an administrator, and we can add in any comments if we need to. Next up, we're going to be moving through these tabs across the top. In the event that this user is also going to be a driver, then we'd want to click on the driver tab and say yes here. Once you say yes here, you'll have additional fields that you'd want to fill out, such as license information, state and province information, things of that nature. The UI settings option is where you can go to specify regional settings such as measurement system information, fuel economy measurements, currency information, the date and time format, time zone information, language. The map setting is how the map type will be defaulted for the user. HOS settings is where you can go to specify the type of rule set, home terminal addresses, DOT information, exemptions, and things like that that are allowed for your drivers that use electronic logs. The beta features option is where you can go to enable beta features that you want to try out for the user. You can make them visible to the user by toggling these features on or off, or you can do all of them on or off at once by using these buttons at the top here. The Systems Communication tab is where you can set up the user if they want to be able to receive any emailed reports or in-app notifications. You can turn that on or off here. And lastly, the Support tab is where we can set up the user to be a support contact person. Once we have everything filled out, we'll click the Save button at the top of the page, and you should be redirected back to that main users page. Our new user, in this case Wolfman Tub, should be added to our list here. If at any time we need to make edits, we can do so simply by clicking on his name and going into the appropriate area to make those edits. If down the road Wolfman decides to no longer be with our company, we can remove him by clicking our Remove button here and then archiving him. So using the Archive button will remove their access to the database, but it will keep their old records in here for future reference. That's all we have for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.